Speaking of Roman, down the middle fans, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I actually listened to it was O'Shea Jackson Jr. talking with Chris Van Vliet.
Chris Van Vliet, yeah, I saw that a little bit of it, clips of
He
it.
said something. I changed my mind. I think Roman needs to retain that title.
Oh, why?
I can't remember exactly what O'Shea said, which, okay,
Uh-huh.
first of all, WWE. Actually, no, AEW, hire this man. He
Oh,
can
yeah, yeah,
fix your
yeah.
company. But he basically, now I cannot remember at all what he said, but it was so damn smart. And after he said it, I was like, damn it, he's right. Finishing the story for Cody is winning the belt. He does not
Hmm.
have to win the belt at WrestleMania. He doesn't have to win the belt at this WrestleMania. He just has to win the belt. Roman is on track to beat Hulk Hogan's title reign.
Record, yeah.
It's also the 40-year anniversary.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll be honest, in terms of WWE as an entity, I now honestly believe Roman's reign is more important than Cody's story. And I never thought I would say that, but the way he presented it, he said if they do this right, this will be known as the Roman era. You had Hulkamania, you'll now have Roman's reign.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, damn.
It is true though, but like I know it's gonna get booed, but
It
still.
it will, but think about this,
But
people.
hmm
Think about and I never thought because I want Cody to win that belt. I
hmm
do. But I think Roman needs to retain, and honestly, I think Roman needs to beat The Rock for that title, defending that title. He's got to do both those things to cement his legacy. And frankly,
yeah,
he deserves it
yeah.
because, especially following Cena, because now there's no denying, and I know it was shoved down our throats for a minute, and he wasn't ready at the time, but
Hmm.
Roman was the guy after. I'm not even going to say he was the next Cena because it's way different.
Hmm.
But Roman, for example, he obviously worked on not only his in ring stuff, but he obviously worked on his character.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely. There's no denying it.
yeah. And I agree with O'Shea on this one too. He's like, people are complaining about Roman barely defending the belt. It's like, well, first of all, that's not true. But secondly, it reminds me of old school wrestling. Like people got so used to the Cena work ethic era
Yeah.
that they forgot seeing the champion is not supposed to be twice a week. We just got so used to seeing Cena wrestle on every show, and that worked for
Hmm.
Cena. But Cena was a babyface. Even though half the crowd hated him, he was always a babyface.
Yeah, still is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
Roman is that old school heel champ that I love because he's the guy who you in character who you hate, but you hate him because he is that damn good. And
Yeah.
you just want somebody to beat him, but nobody can. And sure,
Hmm.
sometimes he cheats, but that just keeps it going
Yeah.
because you're never sure he won only because somebody cheated because he's also legitimately won clean.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. His main matches he just won, you know,
Yeah.
without any cheating.
I never thought I would say that, but O'Shea Jackson Jr. converted me. But I do, and I would start thinking about him like, you know what? If they want to do this right and cement that legacy, not just for Roman, but for the company, for this era of wrestling, to turn it into the next, not Hulkamania, but like that next era of wrestling,
I
Roman
think you're
has to
right about it,
Roman has to beat The Rock.
yeah. Hmm.
He has to become the official because everybody and it's funny people are saying it without even thinking about what they're saying. They're setting up the story themselves. Well, yeah,
Hmm.
Roman says he's the head of the table, but we all know The Rock is.
Still is. No.
Yeah, yeah, we all know, but it's gonna come to that. I'm thoroughly convinced. but they're
To
riding the
be
Cody
honest, I
wave.
kind of wish Cody. I mean, Cody was going against like Steph more, like that belt, and like I wish the stories were separated. I really hate that they have to have like Roman in the story now. I
Yeah,
wish it was separate. You know?
I kind of agree. Now, and looking back in hindsight's 2020, I wish they'd pumped the
Yeah.
brakes a little bit when Cody
Yeah.
first came back because they started out really good. You know,
Yeah.
they started out with the feud with Seth, and that was
Mm-hmm.
cool. Then the torn pec storyline, and I mean,
Yeah.
Cody's just like his dad was when his dad was his age. I mean, he's that
Mm-hmm.
Quentin. You couldn't turn, well, you could turn Cody heel if you wanted to, but why would you? Because he's riding that wave. Cody could do it. Cody's going to be popular no matter what he does, and if he loses again,
Mm-hmm.
especially if Solo or especially if The Rock cheats, if The Rock, see, here's how they can do it honestly, and Cody can save face. The Rock cheats to help Roman win, and then Roman can be like, "I had that," and The Rock can just be like, "No, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you didn't, because you're not really the head of the table, and I want you. I don't want Cody. I don't even want the belt. I want you."
Yeah.
And
That's
that's how you set that up. So Cody
uh-huh.
saves face because once again somebody cheated him out of the win, and Cody could even go down this. They could really do the hard time storyline with Cody because
Mm-hmm.
they kind of were doing it. That's what everybody suspected they were doing, but they really didn't. They kind of just got him back into the Rumble. Cody could also be the first person to win 3 Royal Rumbles in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they would do it, but I think we need to see Roman retain, and I think we need to see Roman versus The Rock.